What's good? This your boy Dre. Welcome to the Scent Code, where I give you the code to your next fragrance. On today's episode, I'm going to be going over a fragrance house that I haven't went over before on the channel, kinda, sorta, and I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. This fragrance that I have is my first and only fragrance from this company. After smelling the fragrance, I'm more than likely going to be getting more from this company. The company name is Maison Alhambra, which is a fragrance company owned by the fragrance giant, Middle Eastern fragrance giant, Latafa. I had this fragrance. I actually bought 3 different fragrances the same time I bought this one. They all came in at the same time. I gravitated to the other fragrances and I literally just got this fragrance, sprayed it on a test strip, and put it on the shelf. I regret doing that. This has gone on for, I would say, probably like the last 5 months. And something just told me one day, get this fragrance, wear it, try it, see what you think about it. And I really like this fragrance to the point that I wore it 4 days in a row. That is John Lowe Immortel by Maison Alhambra. You look at the presentation on the bottle, you have John Lowe on the front with a magnetic cap here. I wouldn't recommend picking it up by the cap, but you have a nice magnetic cap. Then we're going to go to the presentation of the box. Presentation of the box is a cylinder. If you look at the presentation of the box, in the fragrance, is very similar to a very popular fragrance. Jean Lowe Immortel is Maison Alhambra's impression of Louis Vuitton and Missite. In the fragrance community, you have notes. Notes are the particular ingredients that makes up that fragrance. You have your top notes. That's your initial burst that your nose smells when you spray the fragrance. Then you have your middle notes. That's after the fragrance has been on your skin or clothes for a while. Then you have your base notes. That is the last tail end of what your nose picks up on the life of that fragrance. With that being said, for your top notes, you have ginger, grapefruit, and bergamot. For your middle notes, you have rosemary, water notes, sage, and geranium. And for your base notes, you have ambroxan, amber, and labdamen. You saw the presentation of the bottle, but I know you're here for what it smells like. Pretty decent atomizer. Yeah, I really like this one. I really regret overlooking this. Most definitely. I'm picking up that ginger, and I'm really picking up on that. The ginger and the grapefruit are the 2 main notes that I pick up on. I wasn't really expecting this fragrance to last long for the price point, but on my skin, I'm getting like 7 to 8 hours. Smelling it is very aromatic, it's fresh. It's not like a linen fresh, but it's just a very fresh, bright fragrance. That ginger is really the most prominent note in this fragrance. This fragrance, I would say, it put me in the mind of. It's nowhere near a clone of, but they're like in the same family. This fragrance kind of reminds me of Bulgari Tiger. 2 different scent DNAs, but they do have similar elements in the ginger, and that's really what I'm picking up in this fragrance. I really regret not spraying it sooner. I sprayed probably about 4, I believe I sprayed 4 to 5 sprays on my skin, and I got a little hot. The weather got a little warm, and this fragrance most definitely came to life. Like, it lasted on my skin. It seemed like with the heat, everything just got better with the fragrance. It just became more vibrant. It became more fresh. It became more prominent. So this fragrance, I would most definitely recommend. I believe this kind of tailors more, in my opinion, towards the spring summer weather with the ginger and the bergamot, but it's an aromatic fragrance, but I can see you wearing this really in all 4 seasons. If you wear this in the colder temperature, you would probably, I would say, go 2 more sprays than what you would normally go in the spring, summertime. This fragrance, I gotta put it in a rotation. I wore this 4 straight days. And I'm like, man, why did I wear this sooner? And I wanna know what fragrance you gravitate to in the spring, summertime. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for checking out today's episode of The Scent Code. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.